Welcome back to Euro Roundup. It's the show that takes a deeper dive into the best and worst of football from around the continent. Today, Chris Hamill is dead, so I'm joined by Joseph Tomlinson.
How's it going? We're kicking it off in Sevilla, who beat Atletico Madrid 1-0. A great result for Jorge Sampaoli. They are now second in the league above Barcelona and the team. They beat Atletico Madrid. One key man I'm going to have to pick out is actually Vieto, who is on loan from Atletico Madrid and actually got the assist in this game. Played a through ball. That's 3 goals and 3 assists already in all competitions so far this season. More than anyone else at Sevilla. But the team played really, really well on the weekend.
They did indeed. Sevilla had 59% of the ball, 12 shots to Atleti's 9, 5 shots on target to Atleti's 3. Now, they hadn't actually beaten Simeone's side since 2011. In fact, since Simeone took over, and they hadn't scored in their last 4 games against them. So this was a really big result for them. Now, Samir Nasri, he's been sensational and he's been really crucial to Sevilla's recent form. He hit the post in this game after some great work. They've now scored in 23 home games in a row. That's their best such run since 1954. So they seem to be in the ascendancy. They're second in the table now, but can they maintain that challenge? Where are they going to end up? Will they get in the Champions League places? Let us know what you think in the comments below. First up in our losers category, unsurprisingly, it's Atletico Madrid. As I just said, Simeone has never previously lost to Sevilla. He'd won 6, drawn 5 until this game, but his Atletico side had a day off all round. Now, they were unbeaten in the league until Sunday and have only conceded 4 goals in La Liga this season, but they're now somehow down in 5th behind Real, Sevilla, Barcelona and Villarreal. Villarreal and Real Madrid both still unbeaten in the league.
A couple of players I was really unimpressed by, actually, rather surprisingly as well. Antoine Griezmann only mustered 1 shot on the day and it was blocked as well. Gamero could manage just 3 and Koke was sent off. Pretty unacceptable. However, they have now got Barcelona away and Sevilla away out of the way. So those fixtures are done, although the Madrid derby looms heavy in just 3 fixtures time. They did manage to limit Sevilla in this game. Only Koke and Felipe Luis passed the ball more times than Sergio Rico, Sevilla's goalkeeper, in that first time, and he made 26 passes. That's a massive number for a first half display. However, Atletico way down the table now, a long way off the pace already. Can they turn it around and win La Liga? Let us know in the poll just up there. Our next winner comes from Milan, and it's the form of a youngster called Manuel Locatelli, Patrick.
Oh yes, indeed. He scored a screamer as Milan beat Juventus 1-0. He's now got 2 shots on target in Serie A and 2 goals to show for it. Now, he's just 18 years old, the midfielder, and he joined Milan when he was just 11, though that was only back in 2009. He's fast making himself indispensable in a team which kind of lacks superstars. They're still producing quality out of that academy, though, with Locatelli and Donnarumma looking very, very promising for the future, along with players like Romagnoli. Now, the game didn't really have any big chances. Juve mustered 22 shots to Milan's 8, but only had 3 on target to Milan's 2. So this was a game of fine margins, though Juve did have a goal controversially disallowed, a Pjanic free kick, which was judged to be interfered with by some of their players in the box.
Well, they've actually started the season really well. They're now 3rd above Napoli, AC Milan, and they've actually taken 19 points from their first 9 fixtures. That's their best points total after 9 fixtures since 08-09. And they actually really limited Juventus in this game, and particularly Gonzalo Higuain, who couldn't muster a shot on target. That's now 5 games this season that he hasn't managed to get a shot on target. Last season, he only did that 4 times, so that's quite ridiculous. However, I still think he's going to score a bucket load of goals. And this is actually the first time since 09-10 that Juventus have lost away to both Inter and Milan. Ridiculous stuff. However, they're still going to win the league, aren't they? Let us know what you think in the comments below.
Next up in our losers category, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh dear me. He once again was subpar this weekend as Real Madrid beat Athletic Bilbao 2-1 thanks to goals from Benzema and Morata. He's now failed to score for 4 home games in a row. That's the first time that has ever happened to Cristiano. It's bad times, and his desperation to score is starting to hurt the team a little bit. He had a chance to square it to Bale or Benzema for a tap-in in this game, but he shot straight at Iraizos, and late on, in stoppage time, he missed a one-on-one. These are not things that we're used to saying about Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, a terrible day at the office, I think. 9 shots, 2 on target, and he actually created a whole big 0 chances for his teammates. Bale created 3, Benzema created 2. Kind of a selfish performance from Cristiano Ronaldo, rather unsurprisingly. He has now scored just 2 goals in the league this season. That's the same number as Sergio Ramos and Isco, something you never thought you'd say about Big CR7, but he is now 31 years of age. He could well be in decline, Pato. What can they expect from him this season? Should he be getting 25 goals in the league?
Oh, well, we'd expect him to get at least 25. The question is whether he's going to hit 30. We wouldn't be surprised if he went on a tear and scored 3 hat-tricks in quick succession. But now there are 29 games left and he needs 28 goals to make it to 30 in the league. But can he do it? What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below.
Our next winner comes from Germany, and RB Leipzig recorded another win on the weekend, Pato.
Oh yes, indeed. Rasenballsport Leipzig are up to second in the league after a 3-1 win over Werder Bremen. Now, Naby Keita got 2 goals in this game, Davy Selke got 1, and Serge Gnabry got 1 for Bremen. All 3 of those goal scorers are just 21 years old. Wow. So much young talent in the Bundesliga. Now, Keita, I love this player. He was at RB Salzburg last season, and he's a Guinean international. His first goal was an absolutely sensational strike. Amazing dribble from midfield, beat the entire defence, took it round the keeper before slotting home calmly, and Leipzig are in the ascendancy.
They really are. They've started the season on flames this season. They're the only team other than Bayern Munich to have scored in every single one of their Bundesliga matches. I think you've got to put it down to 2 major contributing factors. Number 1, exceptional talent production. And number 2, it's David Hasselhoff's German brother. It's Ralf Hasenhüttl. He started the season so well, I can't pronounce his name very well though. He actually got Ingolstadt promoted a couple of seasons ago. He took them as top flight champions into the Bundesliga, and they finished 11th the year after, before he then joined RB Leipzig. A great steal from the newly promoted club, and they start the season well. Like we say, they're one of only 7 teams in the whole of Europe still unbeaten. Nobody thought they would say that. They're up to second, but how far can they carry on this run? Could they even challenge Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund? I'm not too sure, but what do you think? Let us know in the comments below.
Staying in the Bundesliga for our next loser, we turn our attentions to Borussia Dortmund. They drew 3-3 away at Ingolstadt. They're now down to 6th in the Bundesliga and are without a win in 3 games in the competition. Now, they were 2-0 down within the first 25 minutes of this game. They pulled one back on 58 minutes through Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but just 32 seconds, Dario Lescano netted his second of the game to make it 3-1. They conceded twice from set plays in this match. They've now conceded 5 of their last 7 goals from set pieces. That's something they might need to work on the training ground. But there were 17 shots on target in this game. Everything was landing on target. 10 for Dortmund, 7 for Ingolstadt. It was all popping off, wasn't it?
It really was. Borussia Dortmund, though, ugly start to the season. Like you said, they've already lost twice. Bayern Munich, RB Leipzig and Hoffenheim. I don't know how Hoffenheim are still doing it, but they all remain unbeaten. One bright spot though you have to mention, Christian Pulisic turned just 18 a month ago. Still a poor man's Marcus Rashford, but about that. He has so far this season, he's got 2 goals, 4 assists already. That's really impressive stuff. Pretty much the same numbers Cristiano Ronaldo is throwing up in La Liga. And the team is still scoring as well. That's now 42 games under Thomas Tuchel. In the Bundesliga, they've bagged 102 goals. Almost Klopp numbers at Liverpool, that. But they're already 6 points back on Bayern Munich. That is surely their season over, Pato. They're not going to recover that, are they?
No.
They're just not.
So that was this week's Euro Roundup, but who did we miss out and who should we have included? Make sure you let us know. You can tweet us, you can get in our comments, or you can hit us up on Snapchat.
You can indeed. And if you want to see more of this ugly mug, click on screen right here to watch his Southampton exports, the best ever, including the likes of Gareth Bale and Alan Shearer. There's some pretty big names on there, guys.
Oh yeah, and as ever, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Catch you on the flip side. Ooh.